Christian Cullen, a year older than Courage Under Fire, was built more in the mould of the Incredible Hulk compared to the puny Courage Under Fire. Named after the New Zealand All Blacks rugby star, Christian Cullen dominated the early Grand Circuit races on both sides of the Tasman Sea in the season under review. Trained by Brian O'Meara, Christian Cullen was a headline grabber from the first time he sported silks in a 2-year-old event at Addington in Christchurch on the 22nd of November 1996. One of the shortest priced debutants in history, Christian Cullen justified his big reputation by winning by 5 lengths, running his last 800 metres in 58.2 seconds.
Down inside the 800 metres, starting to pep it up a bit. How'd they go through the half? About to come up 66.8. So the last half's going to be pretty slick, I would imagine. Christian Cullen by a length and a half in front, adding a little bit more zest to his effort now. Moving up on the outside is going to be one of his stablemates, and going up to join him is Classic Knight. They were followed in the trail by Pentium, but they're not getting anywhere near Christian Cullen yet. He's got an advantage of 2 lengths. They were followed by Bonsalina. Further back behind them then they were followed by Shenandoah, retreating a little bit as Fast and Free and Blacklock. But round the corner they come. Christian Cullen driving for home, and he's fled away from them by about 4 to 5 lengths. Pentium's making a race of it, running home reasonably well as Bonsalina, heading the rest then as Classic Knight, but Christian Cullen's doing it easily. Peter Jones just sitting quiet, and down towards the post it goes, and Christian Cullen wins his debut, followed home by Pentium. In third spot, Bonsalina. They were followed home then.
Christian Cullen had only 5 starts as a 2-year-old, but won 4 times and banked $152,465 for his connections. A further 10 starts as a 3-year-old produced another 5 wins, 2 seconds and a third for $302,460. After brilliant early season 3-year-old form, which saw him capture the Rising Stars Championship in October 1997 and the Sires Stakes final the following month, Brian O'Meara set his sights on the Miracle Mile at Harold Park. The outstanding 3-year-old earned a Miracle Mile invitation with a stunning victory over open age rivals in the Roundup 1950 at Addington in November. Untroubled to lead from barrier 1, Christian Cullen beat his more seasoned rivals by half a length, rating 158.1, with his final 800 metres in 55.9 seconds and the last quarter in 27.1.
They raced down to the 1,000 metres. They were followed by Silk Brocade, Whitecliff Whistler and Brabham's at the rear of the field. Into the back they travel, head round into the back, and there's not a lot more speed on. But Christian Cullen, now he's going to just step it up a little bit as he gets to the 800 metres. Will he qualify for 750? Into the back they travel. It looks like a leisurely pace. Sitting outside him now is Lavros Voodoo. The half time comes up in 30.5, so no money paid at all yet. Down the back they travel, and as they get to the 600, Christian Cullen going for the lead and trying to win the race now. A length clear of Lavros Voodoo, and will star right on his back. Master Musician in the 1-1, Bradshaw 5th. Silk Brocade is next, then Whitecliff Whistler, and Tony H about to send Brabham forward from the back through the 3/4. They race round the turn, and Christian Cullen's the leader. Christian Cullen swinging the corner now at 220 metres, 28.9. There's a $12,000 payoff for him anyway. And down the straight he sprints away from them. Christian Cullen, Danny Campbell rating him well. Anvil Stars coming at him on the inner now. And further out Lavros Voodoo, Brabham through the middle. But Christian Cullen's going to see it through. Christian Cullen got home to win it. Anvil Star, then Lavros Voodoo and Brabham, and in amongst those Whitecliff Whistler.
Aiming to create history by becoming the first 3-year-old to win Australasia's Premier Sprint, Christian Cullen bowed out in disgrace without stepping onto the famous Glebe circuit. Stewards ordered the withdrawal of the 3-year-old after a pre-race swab revealed the presence of the prohibited substance heptaminol. The colt was subsequently banned from racing, but O'Meara was seething a week later when notified that testing of the reserve urine sample taken from Christian Cullen had found the swab's accompanying control fluid had been contaminated. Free to race again, the hardest thing for O'Meara to take was the fact he believed Christian Cullen would have been the first 3-year-old to win the Miracle Mile. Miracle Mile glory followed as a 4-year-old last season, however, when Christian Cullen dominated the Australasian Grand Circuit, chalking up 5 wins in 49 days at the highest level of competition. The first of these was the $350,000 New Zealand Cup over 3,200 metres from a standing start at Addington in Christchurch on the 10th of November. Working around the field between the 2,400 metres and 1,600 metre section, Christian Cullen took the lead from Roy Mark in a staggering 55.1 seconds. He went on to win by a length and a quarter in 4 minutes point 4 to equal the race record shared by luxury liner and Il Vicolo, a mile rate of 2 minutes point 8, with the last half mile in 57.1 seconds.
They race round past the pavilion now. Christian Cullen a length and a quarter. Roy Mark trails. Heracles has moved up on the outside to sit in the open. On the inside of them, Franco in force, 1,000 to run. Tact hauls, he's 3 wide. In amongst them, Anvil Vance. Anvil stars on its outer. Silk Brocade, followed by There's a Franco. Kate's first is 3 wide. Brabham the inner. Between them, Surprise Package. Sam Malone, Adio Routine, 800 left in the cup. And down the back, 64.1. I don't think there's going to be any record in this race because it's going to be a fairly leisurely pace, except for this last 600 metres. And Christian Cullen about to set them alight. It's Christian Cullen. Here comes Heracles over the outside. He's about a length and a quarter back. In behind the runners, Roy Mark, followed then by Anvil Vance. Then came Franco in force. Anvil stars wide. Tact hauls, he's called it a day. There's a Franco was next, followed by Kate's first. Christian Cullen heads for home. It's Christian Cullen. He puts 3 lengths on Heracles. Christian Cullen. Heracles wants to come out and make it worthwhile. It's Christian Cullen in front. Heracles. It's the finish we expected. Christian Cullen and Heracles. Christian Cullen, Heracles. It's Christian Cullen in a galaxy of stars. He's the brightest of all. Christian Cullen wins it. Second home, Heracles. Franco in force would be third. Another 2 away now to Holmes DG. Is he going to be left in the open?
3 days later, Christian Cullen added the $100,000 Air New Zealand free-for-all to his tally. Out first from gate 2, Christian Cullen sped over the final 800 metres in 54.4 seconds. The fastest official last half mile recorded in a race in New Zealand. Rating 157.4 for 2,000 metres, with his last quarter in 27.8 seconds. Brian O'Meara declared he was capable of running between 152 and 153 in the Miracle Mile if necessary.
They race through towards the winning post with a lap to go now. And it's Christian Cullen by half a length. Holmes DG's outside, a leisurely 32.5 the quarter. They head past the pavilion. Right in behind, getting the run is Brabham. Anvil Vance the outside. Whitecliffe Whistler, Happy Asset, Hilarity Lobel. They're at the 1,000 metres. Into the back, and Christian Cullen not doing more than he has to. He's a length clear. Holmes DG right alongside of him. They were followed by Brabham's getting a good run on the inside. Anvil Vance is fourth with cover, the outsiders, followed by Whitecliffe Whistler. Next to that, the outsiders, Hilarity Lobel. And at the back of the field, just going ahead of him is Happy Asset. They race through the half in 62 seconds. Now they'll start to really fly as they get to the 600. Christian Cullen applies the pressure, half a length. Holmes DG is running second. Brabham on their back. Anvil Vance is breathing down their neck. Whitecliffe Whistler, Happy Asset, and Hilarity Lobel struggling to keep up. They race round the home turn. They're flying here, and with 300 metres to go, they're heading for home. Throw your hats in the air, enjoy the thrill. Here they come, and with 200 metres to go, it's Christian Cullen. Holmes DG's trying to level. Anvil Vance, Brabham in behind. Christian Cullen is holding Holmes DG. Christian Cullen, Holmes DG. Christian Cullen down to the line. Cullen the wonder horse. Christian Cullen has won it from Holmes DG. Happy Assets got home for third. Brabham, Anvil Vance.
Christian Cullen collected his third Grand Circuit victory in 17 days when he demolished his 5 rivals in the $300,000 Miracle Mile at Harold Park on the 27th of November. Out brilliantly to lead from gate 3, Christian Cullen ran his last 800 metres in 55.9 seconds, one of the fastest last halves recorded on the track. He won by 20 metres, untouched. He rated 154.4 for the 1,760-metre trip, the second fastest time in Miracle Mile history, and only 1/5 of a second outside the track record held by Iroquois.
Last of all is our Sir Vancelot. They're more or less in single file, and it's Christian Cullen going along the back, leading the way. Second is Franco Lots More, 5 metres away. Third, Tailor-Made Lombo. The speed's good. Then came Iroquois, followed by Franco Hat-Trick, and last of all is our Sir Vancelot from 6. He's back to last, and 20 metres off the front. First quarter, 29.4. Danny Campbell's got him running. Christian Cullen fast. He's 4 metres in front. Second placing is Franco Lots More, 5 metres Tailor-Made Lombo. Iroquois, May thinking about a move, one wide. He's starting to move up now, followed by Franco Hat-Trick and our Sir Vancelot last. It's Christian Cullen, 4 metres Franco Lots More. Cat and mouse tactics from Alfred on Tailor-Made Lombo. He doesn't know whether to come out or not in front of Iroquois. He might be out now. There goes Hancock sneaking along the pegs on our Sir Vancelot. Tailor-Made Lombo came away from them. 30.5 the second quarter. Christian Cullen got a breather. First half 59.9. It's a jog for him. 4 metres in front of Franco Lots More. Tailor-Made Lombo. Iroquois forced out wide. Our Sir Vancelot making ground, and then on the inside came Franco Hat-Trick. Christian Cullen at the 500. He's full of running. 5 metres in front. Second is Franco Lots More. Tailor-Made Lombo battling. Our Sir Vancelot starts to run on, but Christian Cullen 6 metres in front. Went through the third in 28.3, and Danny Campbell let him down. Christian Cullen, 10 metres Franco Lots More. Tailor-Made Lombo. Then our Sir Vancelot. Franco Hat-Trick held up. Looks a place chance. Iroquois dropped out, but it's all Christian Cullen. He's 10 metres in front of Tailor-Made Lombo. Then our Sir Vancelot. He's done it there. Now he's done it here. Hail the new Australasian champion, Christian Cullen. He won the Miracle Mile by 20 metres in a time of 1:54.4. Second, Tailor-Made Lombo. Our Sir Vancelot battled away from Franco Lots More. Franco Hat-Trick Iroquois. What a horse.
8 nights later, Christian Cullen won the $100,000 MH Treuer Memorial at Bankstown in a performance that entitled him to be labelled a champion. Working very hard to find the lead, he clawed his way back to win, breaking the track record by more than 2 seconds after being headed halfway down the straight. His time of 3:06.1, a mile rate of 1:57.9, took 2.1 seconds off the previous track record held by Franco Ice, and was more than 6 seconds faster than the times recorded by Golden Rain in 1994 and our Sir Vancelot in 1997.
And it's Christian Cullen, the leader. Into the straight in the Treuer Memorial from Franco Lots More. Quantum Lobel on the outside. Fifth on the rail is Melton Lucian from Sovereign Hill. Then late bid Franco Hat-Trick. Our Sir Vancelot's out 3 wide. He's trying to get somebody to take him up, but he's still back third last from Holy Chip. And Gainsey Guy is last as they run out of the straight. Into the back now, the last time, 600 to go. And it's the champ from New Zealand, Christian Cullen. He seems to be travelling smoothly in the lead. Franco Lots More on his back. Quantum Lobel the outside, pushed along now. Melton Lucian on the inside, and then Franco Hat-Trick and Sovereign Hill. Our Sir Vancelot still a long way from them, and then Franco Lots More, but Danny Campbell asks him to go, and Christian Cullen strode 3 in front. Franco Hat-Trick's got to second. Franco Lots More on the fence under pressure. Our Sir Vancelot still plugging home, and then Melton Lucian. Christian Cullen 2 in front coming to the turn. Franco Hat-Trick's got out after him, and our Sir Vancelot running on. He's got to go for the whip on Christian Cullen. Franco Hat-Trick's making a race of it. 2 lengths to our Sir Vancelot. Christian Cullen in front. Franco Hat-Trick's coming at him. Could this be a boil over? Christian Cullen, Franco Hat-Trick, the 2 Kiwis. Christian Cullen's lifting. He's a champ. He's won. He fought back to win, Christian Cullen. Oh, he looked as though he might go under, but he's come back to win. Christian Cullen ahead to Franco Hat-Trick. 3 lengths away, third, our Sir Vancelot. Then Holy Chip and...
Christian Cullen made it 11 wins straight and 18 from 24 starts when he shrugged off a 10-metre handicap and 14 rivals to win the $200,000 Auckland Cup at Alexandra Park on the 29th of December. His winning time of 3:59.7 for 3,200 metres was the second fastest in the world and only 1/5 of a second outside Chokin's record, with his final 800 metres in 57.3 seconds. Christian Cullen made some of New Zealand's best pacers look second-rate, joining Golden Rain and our Sir Vancelot as the only horses to win 5 times at Grand Circuit level in a single season.
Just on 1,200 metres to go, the quarter of the last mile was 30.9, and it's Christian Cullen on top of Kate's first, working up on the outside. 3 wide now is Holmes DG. They get the bell. Holmes DG is headed off Christian Cullen by a neck. In the cup, Chapman Tell for the perfect run. Kate's first to 1-1. Anvil Barnes is out 3 deep. They're followed down on the inside by Brabham. In the centre, Surprise Package. Then Franco in force. There's a Franco Bogenfella. Happy Asset followed Click Light as they go through the half and 59.6. Into the back they swing. Click Light, the outside, Sam Malone, Prince Sheldon, and Franco hat-trick. 10 or 11 covering the field, and the leader is the favourite, Christian Cullen. He's got back that lead now from Holmes DG, who's a half length away. Down on the inside then is Sharp and Telford. In the 1-1 is Kate's first. They're followed by Brabham back on the inside of Surprise Package as they work towards the 400 metres, and the pace is really on. And Christian Cullen, the champ, he's been hard held at this stage, and he's fair flying now. Christian Cullen to Holmes DG, and they're followed by Sharp and Telford. Round the bend, the champ comes Christian Cullen in the Lion Red Auckland Trotting Club, and he goes to home, and he's shot away 3. Kate's first, followed Holmes DG, and behind them is Brabham finishing on. It's all over at the 100, I'd say. Brabham's coming quickly from Kate's first. Christian Cullen kept going, this champ, and flashing home Bogenfella. Christian Cullen in front, Bogenfella gets second. Christian Cullen took the cup, Bogenfella. Kate's first is third, followed Brabham, Quick Light. On the outside, Happy Asset, there followed Franco in force.
Expected to add to his Grand Circuit record when he headed to Melbourne for the Knights of Glory Carnival in January, Christian Cullen was struck down by travel sickness and did not race at Moonee Valley. Recovering from that setback, Christian Cullen won twice at Cambridge in New Zealand in February before winning his opening heat of the Alexandra Park Inter-Dominion Series in March. He went amiss after that performance, however, and missed the rest of the series. Hopefully, Christian Cullen will fully recover from his ailments and be one of the major forces during Melbourne Interdom 2000.